Welcome to Scientific Beauty with Jade. My name is Jade, so if you're new here, welcome and all that good stuff. I know this is not how I usually start my videos, but I guess I don't really have enough videos to have a regular way to start them. I just want to show you what my skin looks like on a day-to-day basis. Now this is what I usually do. You don't look like you did anything to your face because we can see all your pimples and all your pores. But what I do every day is I put on sunscreen and a little bit of powder so I don't look greasy. And so you can kind of see what I'm working with right here. It's just, I didn't put any color corrector on, no foundation. This is just my day-to-day stuff. I am going to be testing all the foundations I regularly use and that I trust, and I'm going to be mixing them with my sunscreen because I wear a lot of sunscreen and I need high SPF because I burn really easily, and then I just really don't like burning. Like, who does? Most of the foundations I use, if they have any SPF, it's normally 15, and that's just not high enough for me. I use SPF 100, which I know is a lot, but you know, I care about my skin and I don't want it burned and I don't want to get wrinkles. Who does? Anyhow, so I'm going to be trying and seeing which ones work best, and if you'd like to see which ones work for me, keep on watching. Good morning, everyone. I'm about to start my day and I am going to go to school today, and then I have pedicure, and then we'll see how it looks at the end of the day. I'm going to prime with my flour. I'm going to mix my Neutrogena Ultra Sheer sunscreen with my Glamouflage foundation by Hard Candy. So we'll see how it looks after I finish all my makeup. So I finished my makeup. Everything's put on and pulled together. I actually like this foundation better with the sunscreen than I do without it, because Glamouflage is such a dry consistency and it dries down to a powder finish. It's very, very dry and it just doesn't always look great on my skin. Sometimes it does, but I actually like it better with the sunscreen. We'll see how it goes throughout the rest of the day, but because it made it a lot greasier than it normally is, I'm interested in seeing how it works with my other foundations that aren't as dry. We are 4 hours in with this foundation, no touch-ups because I was in class, and you know, it is a 4-hour class, so the only problem I have is there is a little bit of it wiped away at my nose because I have a runny nose, but that's not surprising. Other than that, I think it looks pretty good. It hasn't come off, and it doesn't look powdery, it doesn't look gross, and it doesn't look cakey, so far I'm liking this one. So I'm about to go shopping and I'm drinking my coffee and it's delicious. I ate lunch and some of the foundation around my mouth has disappeared, which isn't my favorite. But what are you gonna do? That's life. I love this so much. Anyway. But I put more powder on because my face was starting to look a little oily, but that's pretty normal for this time of the day because I just ate a bunch of fast food, which is not good for me and makes my skin oily and gross, but so here we are 12 hours later. I did my makeup at 7:30 this morning, and it's been a full day. I've been shopping, I've been to class, and then I did a lot of homework, a lot of math. But I'm actually very surprised with how it stood up. You know, it stood up pretty much what I expected Glamouflage, because it can go through like a war and still be there, because it's a very, very secure and hard to remove foundation. So we'll see what it looks like tomorrow. We'll just have to wait and see. Hi everyone, I'm going to be using my foundation by Fit Me Maybelline. It's the matte and poreless version. I'm going to be doing exactly the same thing as I did for my Glamouflage. I'm going to be using my Flower primer and my Neutrogena sunscreen. So we'll see how this works. So I put all my makeup on. I don't know how I feel about it because it made the foundation a lot more sheer, but I also don't mind sheer, but it's normally full coverage and this is very light coverage for me. It's not at all cakey, which I really like. Yeah, I'm not sure about it. It creases pretty easily, so I put a bit of extra powder on just to kind of fight that, but we'll see how it goes throughout the day. So it's only been like 3 hours since I put this foundation on, and I already have to take it off. It has gotten, I don't know if you can tell, but it's super, super patchy around my nose and my lips, especially because I talk a lot. And it's just gotten really patchy and really cakey and coagulated really weirdly on my pores. So I have to go take it off because I'm gonna go to see a movie with my boyfriend, and I'm not like gonna go and look like a sea monster next to him because that's not fair to him. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. It's Sunday morning. Today I'm gonna be doing the exact same thing as I did with the last two. Flour, ultra sheer, you know the drill. But this time I'm using my Revlon Color Stay. This one already has 15 SPF, so I do like it for that reason, but we'll see what it looks like throughout the day. So I put the Color Stay on, I mixed it with the sunscreen, and it actually made the Color Stay's consistency a little thicker, which is nice because the Color Stay's consistency is very thin. It didn't make it any more sheer than it normally is, so I'm pretty good with it so far. We'll just have to see how it wears. So I've only had the foundation on for maybe 2 hours, but it's starting to coagulate in all of my little creases, so not my favorite so far. 8 hours in, and it's disgusting, and I hate it. It's coagulated in really nasty ways, and yeah, it's not great. That's okay. This is probably my least favorite one by far.
I think all in all, I'm probably just gonna stick with putting sunscreen on my face and then putting powder on my face. I don't really like to wear heavy duty foundations most days anyway, so I think I'm just going to forego the sunscreen on special occasions and put foundation on my face. I just feel like it didn't really add anything to the foundations, and it really took away a lot of the good points of my foundations. If I had to give a rating, I think that Glamouflage probably came out on top because it is so matte that mixing it with the sunscreen, it did a lot better than the other two. It stayed on, it didn't break down as much as the other two did. I would say it has a 7 out of 10 rating. The Maybelline Fit Me probably has a 5 out of 10 rating, and good old Color Stay has a 2 out of 10 rating for this video's purposes only. I'm probably not gonna continue mixing sunscreen with my foundation, but it was a fun experiment to try, so thanks for coming on that journey with me. I hope that you liked this video. If you do, like and subscribe, and leave a comment below of what you'd like to see in the future. Just remember that you are all fearfully and wonderfully made. See you next time.